What it do, la gang. Okay, we up in this thing, back on these reactions, man. What it do, y'all? I hope everybody out there is doing good, doing great, blessed and staying productive. I am doing good, doing great, blessed and staying productive. Anyways, y'all, let's resume. Let's jump right back on into these reactions. Been out for a minute. A lot of things I need to take care of. If y'all follow me over on Hershey Me, haven't been over there in a minute. But I will go over there to, chitter chatters with some of y'all. But anyways, y'all, let's push forward, move forward. Let's jump back in. We're going to talk about Nika Busy Life 10 edition today. I had so many of y'all reaching out to me, about the situation with her daughter having basically a YouTube channel and going on there putting on display for the whole world to hear about her being bisexual. Okay. So many of y'all wanted me to talk about that. So many of y'all wanted me to just talk about certain things that's going on. I have been watching in the background. I see that she has went out and purchased her a vehicle. It doesn't matter if the car is old, new, or in between. This is something that she has went out and done. If you ask me, I would still say selfish ways, selfish reasons, and still about self. I don't care how many videos she come on and she display and she put out here for everybody. This is a selfish individual that has a whole room full of kids, a whole lot of kids. But at the end of the day, it's still all about me and fuck my kids, okay? But when I turn the camera on and I display, I try to give the illusion, okay? And we will talk about the illusion that I care. But if so many of us strip that illusion apart and we start digging in and looking really deep within, we can see what it really is. Now, I'm going to go back to the video. I want to go on to, let's see. Before I jump and talk about the daughter and what the 10-year-old displayed, I want to jump, okay? I'm going to take it to school shopping for the kids, okay? School shopping for the kids. This year, she has two more of her youngest, which is Kira and Isaiah. They will be going to school with the other four. Is it four? The other four, okay? So that'll make a total of 6 kids going to school. All right, so with this situation, I want to talk about, we have Nika here. She comes on, she goes shop. Do y'all know where she shop at for herself? She shops for herself at City Trend, y'all. She don't care if she's shopping on the clearance rack, the sales rack. She makes sure she gets her something from City Trends, okay? Now, I have not watched her go out and buy her anything from Goodwill or Thrifty Nickel or any thrift store. Now, with me bringing up Goodwill or thrift store, y'all, don't get me wrong. It's okay to shop there. I know plenty people shop there and find good bargains and good things there. So it's nothing wrong with it. But then where I find that there's something wrong with it, if it's me and I have kids, there shouldn't be a difference. And then where I say it shouldn't be a difference is because we are a package. We are one. If I go out and I can shop at, let's see, I can shop at City Trends, I can shop in the mall, I can shop at all these good places where I am grabbing, I don't care if it's clearance or sales rack, where I am grabbing new clothes, okay? Nobody has worn these clothes before. They all are new, okay? But when it comes down to my kids, where they get and receive so fucking less than, I'm taking it to Goodwill, okay? I'm taking it to Goodwill and I am buying their school clothes. And then that's where I said in so many of my videos, all these kids run into is a bunch of hand-me-downs, a bunch of somebody is giving and donating, okay? Basically fucking charity case over here, to them. But them walking around in anything new, I would say, well, she get on here and she show like she bought Leah new clothes for her birthday and things like that, but we never really see it. So then that's where I say you get paid from YouTube and you take it straight to Goodwill. And then that's where I say, are you buying your clothes out of Goodwill? Why do they have to receive that? And then I would jump from that, y'all, and then that's where I would say, at the end of the day, this reflects back on the mother. This flex back on so many women's when you out here, okay, and you know when you having kids is a responsibility. Kids, you have to take care of them, you have to provide, you have no choice. And sometimes we can't penny pinch of let me buy a little this or a little that and then try to make it enough. You know what having multiple kids come with. Shit, it come with high ass prices. It comes with, I have to provide, I have to go out my way, I have to leave myself in the background and step out and take care of them, okay? Because they come first in every situation. And then that's where I say, how do you think these kids feel at the end of the day? They want to go back to school. They want to wear new school clothes. They want to step out and look nice and not have to step out in jeans that I bought from Goodwill, where I seen her raise up a pair of jeans and the knees was already faded. So whoever wore these jeans previously, they wore the knees out. Now I'm purchasing these jeans for my kids to wear. I think if I can go out and I can buy fast food and I can buy all these different things for me, if I can go out and take money and put money down on another vehicle for me to have and me to have just for my fucking self, I can use that same money and take my kids into Walmart, take my kids into City Trend, take my kids into Ross, these different places where I can actually buy them nice, brand new, only them wearing the item things, and say, you know what, these are y'all items to go back to school in. I think at the end of the day, it allows the kid to feel good, and not only feel good, but feel good and great. And then that's where I would say, where I would go back to the video where she took these kids, taking the kids to where she said the lake, but I guess it was a park. A lot of that I seen was dangerous because you are the only adult and you're walking around with a little small kids. You're walking in front of them. They're walking behind you. You have so many open sides where you have water. Anybody can fall. Anybody can trip. Anybody can tip over. But I am so focused in the camera. Okay. These are the things that I want to do where I'm not spending absolutely nothing. Why is it that you just can't take them somewhere to enjoy? They enjoy the heat at home. They enjoy the heat outside. I got to make them enjoy it. They don't really enjoy it. If y'all go back and look at the pictures that she posted, you take these kids out and about, but somewhere within, looking in these kids' face and their eyes, they still look sad. These kids do not look happy at all. Okay, and then you would say it's the reason why they don't look happy at all is because they're not. Okay, it's the things that they deal with her. Okay, off of camera, what you displaying on camera, that's some shit I don't want to know or see, because looking at it, I see enough. Looking at it, it's sometimes hard to watch. You understand? Looking at it and listening to it, sometimes I have to take a break from it. And I know that my people, I know that my subscribers want to hear me talk about it. But the situation sometimes is so fucking draining. So then that's where I say, if we on the outside and we are looking in, and this is how we feel, that it's so bad, it's not good. How do you think, say, the kids probably feel the same way that we are actually feeling? They are unhappy. They are not okay with being in this space with her. And then that's where I would say, when we look at the videos when Naya come in, how is it that Naya and your oldest son bring you so much joy and allow you to feel so ooh, but when you with your smaller kids, you don't give them that, okay? You give them that they are annoying and they break everything and they do this and they do that and I can't have this because of them, okay? And then that's where I would say, we complain about what they do and what they give, but do we ever sit back and say, these are my kids, and what they are given right now at this moment, they are given a full reflection of me, of the things that I have not taught them, the things that I have instilled within them, and the things that I allowed to happen to them. And that's why they give what they give. I'm just saying, that's how we have to think about it. Moving along, y'all. So then that's where I want to talk about the vehicle, okay? I want to talk about the vehicle where she has went out and got the vehicle. If y'all notice, this little small car cannot fit all 8 of her kids in there. And then that's where I would say it's something wrong with that, because she rides around in this car, and this vehicle here has AC in it, okay? But if I take my kids anywhere, they have to ride around in the truck, okay? And the truck has no AC, but the only thing that they can do is ride around with the windows down. Or better yet, if we want to sit still and probably have a bite to eat or something, and yeah, just a bite to eat or something, we have to open the door to let a little heat out. It's a lot wrong with that. If I'm gonna take my coins and I'm gonna go out and make sure that I buy something that, just in case my truck is not giving what it's supposed to give at the moment, and I need to run errands or I need to do certain things, I still have to buy something that is big enough. You understand? Not only big enough for myself and what I want to do with my girl or whoever the case may be, but enough to take around and take my kids with me. You understand? And then that's where I say a bunch of selfish moves. She moved like she is alone and for self. She don't move like it's me and mines or me and my pack or me and my crew. She don't move that way. She probably moved that way, she think in her mind, but what she displays, she don't fucking move that way. And then y'all, I want to move over talking about the vehicle as well. And talking about the things she want to put into the vehicle. Then that's where I say, why is it that you have these big, she ain't the only one. You have these mothers, okay? And you have all these kids. And now that since you done had all these freaking kids, you decide to say, oh, I need something for myself, or I need a car for myself when I'm alone and going out myself without my kids. I need that. Why do you need that? Because any move you make, basically, you should have your kids with you. You should be thinking about you and your kids. Because then that's where I say, if the truck break down again, or the brakes fail you, or the motor go out, or whatever the case may be, and you need to get around, how can these kids fit in this small car with you? Or then that's where the situation, you start to leave them at home again. I'm just saying. Okay. Then I will also talk about the cameras that she has installed within her home. Why do you have to have cameras in your home? For what reason? And then that's where I asked y'all when she was in the other trailer, who installed those cameras that was in there where you're watching your kids' every move. You are at home with these kids each and every day. It shouldn't be that hard for you to watch and know what they are doing at what moment. I'm just saying, okay? Not to why, well, if they are not in my room, I can care less. But when I step out and I see some shit out of order, I'm the mad woman, okay? And then I turn this into a loud house because these kids do everything. Well, you as being the adult, you are not doing your job. You done your job by having them all, but it doesn't stop there. It starts with you raising them and teaching them right. And now I'm gonna jump over y'all, and then I will move to her 10-year-old having a YouTube channel. And then that's where I say, having a YouTube channel where her channel is not being supervised. I think within having any small young kid, okay, and 10 is still young, on YouTube or any social media, the parents should be supervising the situation, because you have so many crazy people out here, okay? You have so many perverts out here. I'm just saying, you have so many predators out here that's preying on these kids, but I'm too busy over here trying to tell the other YouTube that, hey, I like girls. I've been into girls. Well, then that's where I would say, how did you fall in with a man then? Fall in with a man and then have all these kids. But then that's where I say, oh, I kind of get it. Once you fall into this hole with this man and then he don't want to give and don't want to help, and he wants you to give him gas money in order to come get the kids or take the kids to provide for them, yeah, it's a problem. Or if I feel at the end of the day, this man's situation, I am just not a good catch for it anymore, then that's where I say, well, why not? I might as well fall into the arms or the hands of a woman. I mean, if that's what you choose and that's what you like, hey. But then that's where I say, in those type of situations, these are the things that we speak and we put out here and that we say. But then we do allow our kids to watch and listen to everything that I speak. And then that's where some things your kids snatch. And then that's where we say, too, you are speaking this. But not only are you speaking this to the YouTube world, but you are instilling this. You are instilling this to your young kids, because you're not teaching them different. Okay, and so many of y'all would say, what do you mean not teaching them different? I'm not teaching them fucking right from wrong. I'm not teaching them, hey, well, in this society, in this world that we live in, you have a choice, okay? You have a choice, but you don't have to do things by force. But when I listen to my mother speak the way that she speak, it seems like this is the right way and this is what I want to do without having a chance to get my feet wet, to make a decision or a choice, to even try to see what is it that I really want for me or like, okay? You have a 10-year-old telling the whole world that I'm bisexual, and then so many of us sit behind the screen and then we say, what? Do you not hear what she is speaking? This 10-year-old. But then that's where I say, do you not know what her mama is giving? Okay? A lot of these kids come on here and they may give that by choice. But a lot of kids give that for what I believe, and this is me saying, is because what we see right here, right now. A mother that is all over the place, a mother that can care less, a mother that still feels like it's all about me, or I'm in my young days and I can care less, instead of stepping up and teaching my kids. You understand? Or teaching my kids or ordering my kids steps to try to push them in the right direction, but not push them for failure, but not push them to feel like they have to be forced to do anything, that they do have a chance at making their own decisions. I'm just saying. So many of us are wowed by what she said, but then that's where I say, when we sit and we watch this 10-year-old that ain't even made it to being a preteen, just 10. Mama don't even supervise the channel to say, hey, don't put that up there. Hey, take that down. Hey, if that's how you feel, that's something that you need to keep to yourself and not out here telling the whole world. You too young to know what you are and what you are given at this moment, without stepping out there and even getting your feet wet. But then that's where I say, but when we are dealing with so many issues and pains and problems and traumas, we instill this. We instill this within our kids, and then we say, no, we don't. We instill it within our kids because we don't teach them. We instill it within our kids because the things that they hear and that they see. You understand? But we don't teach them what's right from wrong and what's okay and what's not okay. Okay? This is a world where most of the mothers is just so caught up in their own doings, and they leave their kids behind. And when their kids start making the wrong decisions or decisions because of what they have been through or what they see, she don't know what she's saying. She just saying things. No, she's not. She's being a full reflection of you. Okay, or being a full reflection of what you have instilled within these kids, where these kids honestly don't even have a chance. Don't even have a chance. You understand? So then that's where I give on that. Okay, I have heard the words that my mother have spoken. I have seen what my mother has given. Okay, honestly, my mother has given all her garbage over to me. So honestly, as me being 10, I can't really make wise decisions or choices on my own because I don't have that. But then that's where I say, this is the internet, okay? And this is what she is given. But I hope, okay, that she is taught well to make decisions well, okay? But she won't be taught by her mother on that, okay? Because her mother don't know if she's given parenting. That's where I say the parenting ain't fucking parenting in this household. You understand? It's just not. Okay, and then that's where you have the kids out here, and it's the world and the society job to shape them up or try to teach them or line them up right and correctly, when it's the mother's job or the father's job, but the father is too busy or don't have enough coins to have gas to ride out and check on his kids, or better yet, check on to see what they saying and displaying on YouTube. But when I'm chasing a coin, I allow everything to happen and take place, because with everything happening and take place, it might catch the ear or the eye of somebody, and somebody might start to talk about me, or it might bring more attention to my channel. But then that's where you say all attention ain't good attention. I'm just saying, especially when you have a 10-year-old on social media out here telling everybody I'm bisexual at the age of 10. Nobody can fault this 10-year-old. They can't do nothing but turn the eye and turn the head to face and start to look at you and say, what a fucking parent. What are you giving? She's selfish. She don't care about her kids or what her kids is giving or saying or doing. If she did, her decisions would have been different within the past. You understand? Her decisions would have been different to say, CPS in my life, I don't want this. You understand? This is not what I want to bring into my foundation, but it's just not her. We see what she want to give. She want to moan on the camera. She want to play with the food. She want to play with the hot dog. Everything for attention in the wrong way. When you sitting here with so many little girls behind you, but I'm pretty sure you got them watching your YouTube channel to bring your views in. But look what you giving and doing. Just saying. Not saying as a mother it's not okay to have fun, but it's a place and time for every fucking thing. Okay? And then that's where you wonder why situations that you are in, go back and watch what you are giving. It's not surprising that her daughter said what she said. It's not surprising. These kids have been through a lot. You understand? And then that's where the mama don't step in to teach them what's okay and what's not okay. She don't teach them to, if you feel a certain way, come talk to me, open up. She ain't worried about none of that. Okay? They come to social medias to introduce themselves, to tell you a little bit about them, what I like. How would you know what you like at 10 if you ain't never tried anything? But then that's where she co-signed it, to where she come on here and want to tell y'all, I've been liking girls. When I was younger, I liked the girls. So then that's where you co-sign the BS that your daughter speaking. That's why she speak what she speak, is because listen to you. And how old are you? Damn near 40 and speaking like this. What's your preference is your preference. Okay? But I would say if that was your preference as a young, small kid, how did you land and have all these kids? You never thought about it back then, but now, and then that's where it says, shit, I think anybody that fall in a hole or you fall short or you see I can't dig my way out, you start thinking different and coming up with different reasons. Well, if I start liking women, maybe it'll better my situation. And then that's where I tell Keisha, girl, keep your dress down, watch yourself, okay? Because she looking for somebody, anybody. And then I will want to talk about, before I jump off, oh, Keisha, thank y'all. Y'all should give Keisha a whole round of applause, okay, for inviting them over to her house. And Keisha actually fixing a good meal for them kids. Okay, and then that's where I say the kids was able to get seconds and thirds. But only at her house, the kids is only able to get corners and crumbs. And they can't come back for seconds or thirds. Or they probably don't want to come back because they eat this same shit all the time. But she call it the kids' favorite. Keisha fixed green beans and mac and cheese and barbecue chicken for these kids and cornbread. And they ate good and wanted more. While the mama sat there and felt, I would say she felt awkward. She probably felt awkward, okay? But she wanted to record the moment of her feeling awkward. I feel awkward too, because you in somebody else's household and they can actually give your kids more than what you can give them on a fucking daily basis as we sit back and watch. They bring them in and they make sure that they good and great. And at the end of the day, that is not even their kids. But hey, sometimes people is placed in your life for good reasons. Maybe Keisha is placed into her life not for the sake of her being her friend or best friend, but for the sake of them kids. Okay, I'm just saying. I mean, hey, if Keisha don't come over and watch them and Naya not home, the kids sit home alone. Okay, while mama doing whatever she trying to do, find her girl or a girlfriend. Okay, I'm just saying. Still searching for something instead of being content with your babies, okay, and trying to gain and level the fuck up. Just saying. Sometimes what we display, we don't realize what we display, okay? It's all an illusion. But when people start talking and hitting you with real reality and breaking your shit apart, then we can't take it. We can't take it. We get so upset. We get so upset that I wish I could take some of y'all out. Why is it that you want to take some of us out? Because you cannot take the truth of what you are actually giving. You understand? The truth of what we are really seeing. You understand? What you are displaying. What you are riding around in, how you treat your kids, how you feed them, how you go out and you bought them any kind of backpacks, but you went and bought you a backpack with Jordan on it to make sure mama look good all the time. My kids, I mean. And that's where I say, I fucking mean. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all for this reaction video. If y'all like this reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I ask that you do, okay? Do subscribe, but y'all already know at the end, that's only if you want to. Anyways, y'all, don't forget to leave y'all comments down below. Tell me what you think about this whole sitcho. Or what I say, shit show. I mean, I see in there that she tried a little bit, but it's just not enough for me. I'm just saying. Anyways, y'all, see y'all on the next reaction video. Peace.